Muscles of the head. Muscles of the head subdivide into muscles of facial expression, muscles of the roof of the skull, and muscles of mastication. On the roof of the skull we have musculus epicranius. This muscle has venter frontalis and venter accipitalis. And between them, between frontal and occipital venter, we have wide tendon that is gallia aponeurotica. It's joined together occipital and frontal venter of musculus epicranius. And another muscle near of external ear, near of auricula. We have three auricular muscles: musculus auricularis posterior, musculus auricularis anterior, and musculus auricularis superior. Three auricular muscles near of ear. Next, muscles of mastication. Muscles of mastication, all of them moves mandible upward, and some muscles, for example this one, musculus temporalis, posterior fibers of this muscle moves mandible backward, and these two muscles, musculus pterygoidus lateralis, if they work together, they move mandible forward. Now, first of all, first muscle of mastication, and it is strongest muscle in human body, that is musculus masseter. It starts from zygomatic arch and attached to the mandible in the region of tuberositas massetericum. Next, musculus temporalis. It starts from temporal fossa and attached to coronoid process of mandible, processus coronoidus. These two muscles, they are pterygate muscles, musculus pterygoidus lateralis and medialis. Both of them start from pterygate process of sphenoid bone, and lateral muscle attached to the neck of the mandible and discus articularis of temporomandibular joint, and musculus pterygoidus medialis attached to tuberositas pterygoidea on the mandible. I already said functions. This is also musculus masseter, here it is. And last, muscles of facial expression. Can you put it? Muscles of facial expression consist of musculus orbicularis oculi. This muscle has three parts. Peripheral, that is pars orbitalis. In the region of eyelids, we have pars palpebralis, and medially we have pars lacrimalis. Pars palpebralis, closed eyelids, pars orbitalis, the same closed, and if necessary to close eyelids very strong, that is pars orbitalis constrict, and pars lacrimalis participate in its expand lacrimal sac, and in this case lacrimal fluid tears goes to lacrimal sac from medial angle of eye. Another muscle near of orbita, that is musculus corrugator supercilii, it moves eyebrows one to another and makes vertical folds on the skin of forehead. Musculus procerus, here it is, and here it makes horizontal folds in the region of forehead. Next muscle, musculus levator labii superioris. It lifts upper lip. Musculus levator labii superioris. And from this muscle separates small muscle which is attached to wing of the nose, to nostrils, and it is musculus levator labii superioris alaquenasi. Next, lesser and greater zygomatic muscles, musculus zygomaticus minor and musculus zygomaticus major. Both of them start from zygomatic bone, and lesser muscle attached to upper lip and move it upward. And greater zygomatic muscle, it moves laterally and upward angle of mouth when we smile. The same function in next muscle, musculus levator anguli oris. This muscle lift angle of mouth when we smile. Musculus risorius, it is muscle of smile. It starts from skin of the cheek and attached to the angle of mouth. That is why sometimes if some person smile, we have dimple on the skin of the cheek. That is because we have risorius muscle. Here it is buccinator muscle, musculus buccinator. Next, musculus depressor anguli oris, it moves angle of mouth downward. Musculus depressor labii inferioris, it moves downward lower lip. Musculus mentalis, it goes to the skin of the chin. And musculus orbicularis oris. This muscle has two parts, pars marginalis, that is peripheral part, and pars labialis, under the skin of the lips. If this labial part contract, we closed lips, and if peripheral part contract, we move lips forward like in time of kiss. Muscles